We haven't heard from Peoplexpress about when the airline may make its comeback.
But there's one guy who doesn't really want for that to happen. He was booked for a flight in July with his son when PeopleXpress was flying. Well, then he says there were issues with the plane, so he got a voucher for a future flight, but now there's essentially no airline, so he's stuck, and that is why he called 10 on your side. Erin Kelly joins us with more on these ticket troubles. Erin?
Well, Glenn Weaver says when the airline first gave him a voucher back in August, he was okay with it until he started hearing that PeopleXpress was stopping its flights. And now he says he just wants his $300 back.
I was headed from Newport News, Virginia to Boston, Massachusetts. We pretty much sat there almost like 45 minutes before the captain made an announcement that there are mechanical issues.
That's where Glenn Weaver's PeopleXpress problems begin. He says he asked for a refund, and instead he got this email. It says the airline was working through teething pains in its first weeks of service and would give him a free round-trip ticket, good until January.
I was willing to accept, what they'd offered, giving me the free round-trip ticket and also crediting my account to use their airline in the future. But once I found out all these different issues and problems that PeopleXpress was having, it kind of appeared suspect to me.
In September, we reported some customers were stranded after PeopleXpress says it had problems with the 2 planes it was leasing and canceled all of its flights. Then the airline suspended service. Last month, we told you that PeopleXpress had to move out of the airport in Newport News, its hub, because airport officials said it owed about $100,000.
And that's when I called 10 on your side. I'm like, hey, not only I'm out of $304 or whatever amount it is, but what about everybody else?
Weaver asked for a refund again this month and got this response, quote, "We remain in business and are currently working on our plans to resume service and are currently on schedule to make an announcement in the coming months. You may apply your credit towards future travel once we resume service."
Right, but who's to say they're going to resume service?
That's the question many people are asking. I asked PeopleXpress about Weaver's concerns over that latest response, and a spokesman sent me the exact same email that PeopleXpress sent Weaver. I followed up. I asked, what happens if PeopleXpress does not resume service? Why can't they just give Weaver his money back? A spokesman told me the airline had nothing else to say. Erin Kelly, 10 on your side.
As for PeopleXpress, there's not much news about starting back up. The airline's webpage hasn't been updated since October 9th. The last tweet was November 19th, and the Facebook page, there's been no messages posted since a Thanksgiving wish on November 27th.